Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Just coming on with another pocket for Junk Journal Ephemera. And this is going to be a stuff pocket. I'm using a 7 1/4 by 5 1/4 craft paper envelope. You can use whatever you have. I just happen to have these in abundance right now. And I was inspired by Jessica at Paper Terrace, and I will list her video below. She made 4 different stuff pockets in her video. I'm just making one, the one with the envelope, but I will link her video below so you can pop on over and see all 4 of hers. And this is where my inspiration came from Jessica at Paper Terrace. First of all, I'm going to glue the envelope shut. Just takes a bit, just a tiny bit of glue along the edges, just so the flap is shut, is glued shut. There we go. Okay, and you can fold it either way. It does not matter which way you fold it. But I'm going to fold it so that the flap is visible on the bottom half. You can fold it the other way, it does not matter. Let's see, how far up do we want it to go? I have a little faux postage stamps that we made that are really cute. I made them to put on here, so I want it to be about that far up. You can fold them up as far as you want. This is how far I'm going to fold them. Get my plastic bone folder. Let's give it a nice crease. There. That's good. That's the only fold we need to do. And what I'm going to do next is trim the top off so this can be a pocket also. Just a hair, just enough so that you can open it as a pocket. Let's see if that works. There we go, that works great. And I want to make a little notch on just this one only, not on the back one, in case I do glue it directly onto a page. But what I'm going to use these for is just to use a fancy paper clip and paper clip them inside of a journal or tuck them in a pocket or something. But I just want to put the little notch right there on just the inside page. Somewhere sort of in the middle. That works. Okay, now we need a little page on the back because I'm going to do a little bit of stamping just to add some interest, and I'm going to use my roses, and let's do them in black. I'm going to raise this, see there's the notch. I'm going to stamp right behind it on that page on that part of the pocket, so you can see the notch. So bear with me here a moment while I get that taken care of. Okay, so I just want to go in right where the notch is and just do a little stamping there, just so you can see the notch. There we go, just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and do some stamping here, just so that you can see where the this pocket is also. It just makes it a little more visible. Let's go over here. Just a little bit of stamping. There. I think that just makes it a little bit, just adds a little bit of interest there. Okay, so now we need to just ink up around those edges. You don't want the back to be inked, so let me get something to pop in between here. There we go. Just want the notch to be inked. There, now you can see it. Stands out a little bit better. Okay, let's go ahead. Just ink up these edges. I think we've got that one good. Let's do the front part. You may not even see this, but just in case you do, it's already done. There, okay, that's all we need to ink at the moment. And now what I want to do is start putting some layers on here. So what we're going to do first, we have everything prepped, so we just want to glue this on. Just want a piece of this on here. I think we want it to probably go about there. Just tear that off. It'll be about right there. I think we need a little inking just right there. Just so that little white torn edge doesn't show. I think it'll be about right there. Okay, let's get this glued on. Just want to leave a tiny border up there. There, like that. That works great. So now I want to leave enough room for this over here, but I want some of this toffee dyed, which is TN coffee dyed paper doily. There we go. Got it. Want some of this to show. I think that'll just add some pretty interest there. So we want it about right here. Let's just tear that off. Just tear off a piece of that. Just enough glue to hold it down. Okay, that will work. I want this to be about right here, and we want this to show. So we'll put it about right there. I think that will work. That's pretty. I love lace, even if it's just a lace doily. Okay, so we don't want to put that on yet. We want to put on some tulle. Let's see. I have the gray. I'm not sure that I like the gray. The black. I think that will look good. Yeah, I think that'll look really good. Let's just let it hang out a little bit farther there. And we're just going to staple these sides. You know I love to staple. Let's just get staple there, and we'll staple this side just to hold it down for us here. There we go. Now I'm going to cut this down a little bit so it's a little more manageable. Not all the way to the edge. I want some of it to be hanging out. There we go. Now let's go ahead and staple the rest. Put 3 staples in it. I think that will work. We don't have to do anything on the bottom because it's folded, so that's taken care of for us. There. Now we have our pocket there, and then we have a pocket here. And if you glued it on to a page, you would have a third pocket. We are doing stuffed pockets. So that looks cute so far. Now we want to glue this onto the outside. I think that will look good. There's a pocket watch there and a bingo card there. So let's see what we would like. The creepy house. I think that goes well with the pocket watch. What about this one? That works. Okay, let's use that one. And I will link the video where I made these faux postage stamps. I will link that below. This we want it to go on here, but let's put some, and I forgot to staple the lace on with this, didn't I? I sure did. That's okay. We can just staple on the top and the bottom, and that will be great. But I want to leave enough room for this to be kind of tucked under the lace, maybe. I think that looks pretty cool. It's kind of layered up like that. Let's put some Fabrifix or Fabri-Tac, either one, on here, just because we have some tulle on here to ensure that it's going to stick well. Just to mainly put it on the inside. And let's just pop some of the other glue on the outside edge to assure that it stays put. Okay, we're going to put this here. So we want this to be under a little bit. So how about right here? I think that will look good. Let's press it down for just a moment so that Fabri-Tac can adhere through the layer of tulle to the paper. I think that looks good. I like that. Okay, since I forgot to staple this on when I was doing the stapling, let's go ahead and staple it now. We'll just have extra layer staples. No big deal. I like that being frayed right there. I really like that. Okay. Just go in a little farther than the other staple. There. One there. Yeah. A little farther than that one and a little farther than the bottom one. The other ones I made, I stapled everything at the same time. I just forgot. There. That works. I like that. Let's just fray that out. There we go. Now let's cut this off. There. That works well. Okay, I like that. That looks really good. But we need something else. I think we'll just put a ticket here, but let's get our spiderweb stamp and stamp this ticket. I think it looks a little bland. It needs some help. Let's get our handy dandy homemade stamping platform out here. Okay, we want to do it in, let's see how the vintage photo looks. It may not show up at all, but let's just give it a go. Here we go. Oh, that looks good. I really like that. That looks very good. I like it. Let's see if we can get the edges a little bit. There. getting a little wild here. Okay, I like that. I think we'll put this kind of over here, maybe a little bit. Yeah, that looks really good. Let's put some of this Fabric-Fix in the middle just to ensure that it will stick. There we go. And we'll put some of the other glue on the outside edges here. There. I just like things to stay put. You probably won't need to use 2 different glues. But that's just what I like to do. Just smush it in there through all the layers so it will stick to the paper. I like that. That looks really cute. And we need our little word knighted. Overtaken by night or darkness. I think that goes well. It's very funny. I think that goes really well with what we have going on here. I think I just need some glue since we're pretty much both sides are going to be on the paper. I think that will work. We don't really need any of the Fabri-Tac. About right here. I like that. That looks good. There we go. Is that not looking nice? I like it a lot. Looks good. But I think we need something over here. Let's get our bulb pins out. And I have some feathers. And a teeny tiny feather. I think that little charm will be just small enough and work great. Right here. The other ones I have been punching them a hole. We missed a very important step. Let me get all of these staples smashed down. There, that didn't take but a minute, but it's all nice and smooth now. Okay, let's see. Do we need a hole punched in there or not? Would that stay? Let's go ahead. I've been doing it all of them. Let's just put it about right here. Let's see, we want the smallest hole. Make sure that I am going to be going through the paper. About right there. Yeah, that's good. And that's actually 4 layers of paper, so I don't see a need for an eyelet. Let's see how we're going to do this. We'll need this to go right here. Get this little bulb pin attached. It is not attached. There we go. That is, oh, yes it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got it going the right direction. See the little bulb pin and the little teeny tiny feather. So cute. Just a little bit of metal on there. I think that looks really cute. I like it. Let's go ahead and stuff the pocket. Okay, let's get the pockets, the little teeny tiny, what do we call these? These are book page pockets that we made in another video. So I think we should put one of these in the front. That's what I made them for, is to tuck them in the front. And I have this Tim Holtz from the Halloween pack. I think that's nice and creepy. You could pop that on a page or use it as a journal card. Let's just pop that in the back. And what else do we have? Oh, we have one of these bookmarks, not bookmarks, tags that I made in a previous video. I think we'll just pop it right there. And there we have a stuffed pocket. Let's move these out of the way. Made out of envelope. I think that looks really cute. That little charm just adds so much, and the lace, all of the layers and the tulle. And my inspiration for this was from Jessica at Paper Terrace, and I will link that video below so you can pop on over and see how she did hers. And I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful crafty day.